We're going to take you guys through everything that went wrong with Eminem's Music to Be Murdered By. And before we start, let us know down in the comments, what was the worst song in your opinion on Music to Be Murdered By?
And listen, if you like this album, just, I don't know, kind of dip this video because we're about to go on a whole slander fest here. And NFR does not do this with every episode or every piece of content we do. But listen.
And we're doing this as Eminem fans.
I'm a huge Eminem fan. I fuck with Eminem, but everything, Music to Be Murdered By is unlistenable.
Atrocious.
I'll put it like that. I'm not even gonna force it. It's literally unlistenable. First of all, the album came too soon. I have no idea why Eminem would. But listen.
It came only about a year after Kamikaze, right? So,
I think it was something stupid
because Kamikaze came out in August of 2018, and then we got this album in January of 2020. So about a year and a couple months.
Okay, so listen to this. This is my take on the whole album. If Eminem would have developed a really good, solid project, something with, some sort of thematic basis, something that was listenable, something that had, good rhyme scheme, something that had good punchlines, good production, then fine, I would have accepted this. First of all, this makes zero sense to Eminem's discography. Literally none. I could give the pass to Kamikaze and Marshall Mathers LP 2, even though I think that rollout was something that he was just profiting off of the Marshall Mathers LP sort of vibe.
I think Kamikaze was really good, though.
Kamikaze was really good. I fucked with Kamikaze, but this was just deceiving at the end of the day. Because you thought that you were going to get this sort of psychotic...
It's because of the album title and the cover, though, right?
Absolutely. But that's what's deceiving about it. Is you think that this album is actually going to be fantastic, but all you get at the end of the day is a load of corny bars and Eminem having some of his worst flows and deliveries.
Because you know what I thought when I saw Music to Be Murdered By and I saw the Alfred Hitchcock inspired cover, I thought that we were going to get the return of Slim Shady. That's what I thought we were going to get. I thought it was going to be murderous vibes with songs like 97, Bonnie and Clyde for the whole fucking track list.
Well, I guess you guessed wrong, man.
I guess fucking wrong, man.
Listen, I think every Eminem fan that actually appreciates his music can honestly say that this is not a good album.
It's garbage.
At all. There's nothing going on here. And listen, it's not even a point to hate. I mean, it's the 1 year anniversary. We know people are still talking about this album. And the thing that gets me upset the most is that there are delusional Eminem fans that are going to stand there and that are going to call this album a masterpiece. Listen, you cannot put this on the level of his old shit. And I'm not comparing it to the old Eminem. I'm just saying, man, if you're making a quality project, do so. Do so and put it out. I mean, listen, something like Bad Meets Evil, Welcome to Hell. I mean, that sort of vibe was perfect. Do it again. Even if you don't care about people like me and your fan base or whatever else goes on and you don't want to listen to the critics, put out good music. And not only that, this has to be the last fucking album where he talks about people hating on his music.
It's horrible,
Oh
man.
my god. Bro,
from the intro. He starts it from the fucking intro.
Bro, listen, people know your pen game is wicked. I don't want to hear it again. I know, bro. You've been saying it for the past 9 studio albums. Not only that, I don't want you to go over every fucking pitchfork writer that has called your album shit. I don't care, bro. I like your music. I like it for what it is. Don't fill it with that negative energy because I'm not going to come back to it.
This was even worse than Revival for me. I won't even lie. Because at least with Revival, I got songs like Chloroseptic and I got like Castle and a Rose at the end.
Fantastic songs.
So with this, there was no fucking saving grace. I mean, I think there was a song called Lock It Up with Anderson .Paak. That was decent. But for me, the major problem was, like I said earlier, when I found out that this album was out, because it was a surprise album, I wasn't even fucking interested.
No,
I saw it and I'm like, I do not want this. I kind of had a bad feeling from the start. And another issue I have with this album is that he decided to work with artists such as Don Toliver, Young M.A., and Juice WRLD, which is the generation of rappers that he dissed in Kamikaze. You spent an entire album dissing this new wave of rappers, and now you're collabing with them?
I mean, the Juice WRLD one makes sense because he's such a big fan of them, but I mean, the fuck are you going to do with Don Toliver and Young M.A.? But I mean, he has mentioned that Young M.A. is another one of his favorites, but I mean, you're right, it doesn't make sense, right? If you're doing a studio album, 1, why are you including songs like Stepdad on there? 2, why are you not filling those feature slots with guys like Royce da 5'9" or let's say West Side Gun or Conway the Machine? Actually make a fantastic album, because we still know that Eminem could out-rap anyone in the industry right now. That is no joke.
Yeah, he definitely can. I think the one pretty good song was Darkness. That was a really well done song to get into the perspective of the Las Vegas shooter. It was well done. Something else that I want to talk about is the cringe / embarrassing lyrics on this album, because there's quite a few.
Okay,
you want to start us off?
Yeah, listen to this one. Like a liar's pants, I'm on fire. and I got no plans to retire, and I'm still the man you admire.
That was on Godzilla.
Bro, listen, I feel like I'm in grade 4, like fucking freestyling, dude. That makes no sense. I get the dough like Ed Sheeran, so call me the gingerbread man.
That one was funny.
Is this guy out of his fucking mind, man? Like, what the fuck's going on with this guy?
This one was really good. Game over. Thanos on you hoes. On my petty shit, but I don't paint toes. That was on unaccommodating, guys. Fucking dreadful.
Listen, this guy does not know what to do anymore. I think, like, bro, at a certain point, just stop releasing this type of stuff.
And the B-side wasn't too good either, to be honest.
This beat keeps taking me back, just like my ex does, or this chick and me take off like a sick day on those kind of nights. Oh my goodness.
It's awful.
Wow. And this is Eminem. Like, I know Nick's in the corner right now doing the switcher, and he's fucking buzzing.
He's a huge stan, yeah.
Yeah, so this is just, I mean, it's unlistenable. It's absolutely unlistenable. Like, there's nothing to say about it. And I'm gonna have probably Eminem guys come in my comment section and fucking,
for sure.
And fucking,
guys, let's have the conversation.
Bro,
I'll shit talk this album to death, man.
Listen,
I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna die on this mountain. There's absolutely no way I'm giving into this.
Guys, let us know your rating on 10. I probably have it as a 2 or 3, to be totally honest.
Unlistenable. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not even gonna put it at anything. I'm putting it at unlistenable.